any point in time had a hoe phase?
Yeah, I have.
Had a hoe phase?
Are you
I've had a
still
hoe phase.
presently in it?
I am not presently in it.
I assume not, given your assertion that
She's on
Your version.
OnlyFans, of course.
Yeah, if you
She's
consider-
monetizing.
She kissed like 2 dudes on a date. She didn't have a hoe face.
hoe phase. Have you current hoe phase
Of course.
in the hoe
And
phase
it
right now?
was to like lead me into something like that. It wasn't because I chose. It was because.
What do you mean you didn't choose?
I mean, I did choose, but it was also a factor in of what happened before it. It was actually rage and anger and revenge that fueled me to push me to be this hoe phase because I felt like I was getting back at the guy at that time during my first hoe phase.
Wait, so
But then that's typically why a lot of
You're
people.
18. How many hoe phases do you think you're going to have?
Not very many of this.
a baker's dozen?
But it just happens to a lot of people where they invest so much into a relationship that either the guy leaves or the girl leaves, and then the one side will just be left broken, and obviously that side that is broken is filled with rage to do better. Or there's also another scenario. If it was a female, there's only two sides that you could choose. Either sleep with this homie to get revenge, or you can work on yourself, sit down and really think like, is it really possible for me to just, get back at him, or just feel like I just don't.
That sounds like the Joker story arc.
So you're
Okay, hold on. I want everyone to have a chance to answer this question. Go ahead.
Have I been like
Have you had a hoe phase? No hoe phases?
no
0 hoe phases?
0?
Partial hoe phase?
No.
Hold on.
SoCal Surfer 805 donated $200.
RIP's in the chat.
Ryan is the new Jerry Springer.
Eh.
Love it. Also, question for the guys. Would you sell your booty hole on camera to Gorlick the Destroyer for $100 million? Also, need lie detectors for all guests. So many people full of shit. Also, bro, UCSB alum. Let's go.
Let's go, SoCal Surfer 805. Thank you for the big $200 soup donation.
No.
Really appreciate it. You would not 100 mil? 100 mil?
I'm
Cool.
good, bro. Thanks.
That's a tough one.
I'm living
Brian,
the life.
What do you think, Brian?
I have more respect for myself than that.
No STDs, right? Is the scenario like you?
Yeah, I
an
guess
STD?
if we know STDs.
No STDs? Bruh. 100 mil? Bro, I don't have to work another day in my
It's
life.
not that, bro. I'd be like you could get legislation passed for $100 million. Like you would change the world with $100 million.
So you'd be gay for pays, right?
Hell no, man. That's disgusting. I would never
$20
do
is
that shit.
$20.
That's gross. I would never do that. That's gross. You could change the world, though. You could change the world, though.
You could change the world. You could change the world. So, okay, no hoe phase. What about you? Has there been a hoe phase?
Not really. I guess a partial one.
Partial hoe phase?
Yeah.
What's a partial hoe phase?
I just consider that talking to like a bunch of guys
What-
after.
When you say a bunch of guys, how many are we talking?
Oh, not a lot, like 4.
Four? Okay.
I don't know, but like not like talking. I don't know, like
Sex?
no.
No.
That's why
Just
I mean
like
partial.
dating them.
Yeah, like
Okay.
going out and just I don't know. It wasn't really a hoe phase. I just got out of a breakup and was just dating.
So
Oh.
let me clarify it. So a hoe phase is what? Are we sleeping with them? Or are
I'll
we
tell you. I'll
talking?
let her finish. I'll clarify. Go ahead.
First off, I just wanted
Closer
to
to the
say,
mic.
I
Scoot in.
think people should take more accountability. But me personally, I have not had a hoe phase unless you count Discord, where I e-dated 2 guys at once, which is honestly a f***ing joke.
Double shifting.
But
Okay.
Aspen.
No. That long relationship that I was in, I was committed to him. And so I think that maybe if I wouldn't have had that, my story would be a little bit different. But no, I have not.
Kylie.
No, I've never had a hoe phase.
You're not in it right now.
Kind of related to the hoe phase
No,
thing.
let me
sorry,
let me just to clarify your question. I hate that we call it the hoe phase. It was my second book in the timeline I put in here. I called it the party years, is what I called it, and it's not because every girl turns into a raging slut, during those 18 to 28 years old, but that is when you are at the peak of your sexual marketability. So for you to consolidate on a guy who's going to be a good long-term prospect for you, usually that happens right around 22, 23, 24 years old, when you're at the peak of your sexual market value and the peak agency for women. So that's why the epiphany phase, I peg that right around 29, 30, 31 years old. It's not that women are going out and actually becoming actual hoes. It's just that is the span in a woman's life when she has the most potential to find a guy. So it might be one or two guys, but you're doing more dating during that period of your life than you will be for the rest of your life because of the marketability on the sexual marketplace, not personal worth, but later on in life. So you've got a span of 10 years where you're advertising yourself, where you're out there, where you're going to the clubs, you're having a good time, you're being just regular college girls, right? So whether or not you're a raging slut or you're not is kind of immaterial. That's why I hate calling it the hoe phase. I rather call it the party years because that's when women are their most active.
Then let me clarify then.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did not go through a hoe phase. I did go through a party phase.
It's because you're 18, you're just coming into
Of course. But I do have like a certain of where what I want. I already have an idea of what I want. And if that person fits that idea of what I want, then I can go forward and process that relationship. That's why I say there's a process before, marriage.
But you're in a better
before
position
dating.
at 18 to 28.
And that's why I do agree with you. Then everyone does go through a little party phase.
Is there musical chairs over here?
I'm just going pee.
Oh, okay, cool. Here, while she does that, we have a chat here. We have Stagner with the 100. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Why, when a woman doesn't have a man, she often has to take on a masculine role, but when a man doesn't have a woman, he doesn't necessarily have to take on a feminine role. Does this prove that masculinity is more essential to survival than femininity? I don't know how to answer that one. Maybe I'm looking to Rolo on this one. Oh, do you want to come in? Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just going to say that's exactly why the nuclear home, the importance of gender roles is so important, because women have to take on this masculine role because there needs to be a masculine role, but they shouldn't. They need to take on a feminine role because that's why most of the time, like, single mother homes don't work out. You have sons that are criminals. You have high divorce rates with women that tend to be more like the breadwinners, more headstrong. So I think a lot of, like, that question specifically is stressing the importance that they are separate and that they are divided super, like, strictly, I guess you could say.
Mike, do you have a quick thing on this?
So we talk about proximate and ultimate cause. When you ever hear a woman say, I don't need no man. Yes, me and Rolo and Justin need men too. We need men to build roads. We need men to, put up electrical wires. We need men to build an infrastructure. We need men to run an economy so that we can buy and sell goods. We need men for all kinds of these things. Proximate cause, no, you're a woman who makes $300,000 a year and you have a Mossberg by the door. You don't necessarily, quote unquote, need a man. Ultimately, we all do, because masculine traits aren't necessary for survival. They literally are survival. That's what masculine traits are. They are there for the survival of the tribe. Feminine traits are the survival of the child. And when she has a child, the child is going to come before the husband. The unconditional love that women have is reserved for a child. And by the way, thank you for that. Women should be like that.
It's a feature, not a bug.
It's a feature, not a bug. And we as men, those of us who understand this concept of evolutionary psychology, we're grateful for the fact that our wife would throw us in front of the train in order to save the child. That's the point. That's how our genetics get passed on. But survival in general, the question was, is masculinity more important for survival? Absolutely. That is the definition. That is where masculinity comes from. Those men who stormed Normandy back in World War II did so for the survival of their tribe, putting their own survival to the side for the love of their country and specifically the love of their family. That is what that's what masculine traits are. It is for the survival of the tribe. Whereas feminine traits, they also aid in survival. Everything we do aids in survival, but it's more the survival of the offspring specifically.
We have a donation request here from someone who wants the girls on the panel to rate him on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, boy.
Eric, I believe I pulled up a guy's Instagram profile. Not Zach's. It's just like, Josh. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna review Josh's Instagram profile, and you girls are gonna give him a little rating. Okay. Let's see. Scroll down. Okay, so keep scrolling. Let's check out all his photos. Scroll down. Okay, there's a lot of not photos of him.
He gets a point for the cat.
Scroll up a little
All right,
bit.
he's got a cat. There. That's him with a female friend, maybe.
art.
All right, scroll down. We'll scroll down even more. Let's see what else.
I don't hate his composition, but he's doing this wrong.
Let's see. Keep
Like his
going.
photo composition is actually good. His color correction is good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. Listen, join MOAmentoring.com, bro. Like, look, this all we do is fix Instagram.
That's him with a parrot or something, or some sort of avian animal.
Right, there's a shot of him in the kayak.
There you go. He's got a little chest tattoo. Okay, scroll down a little more. Maybe that's him and his mom. Okay, that's him with. I don't know who that is. Okay, all right. You get an idea, ladies. Just your rating of him on the scale of 1 to 10. Scroll all the way back
stop
up
right
to the
there?
top really
Stop.
quick.
Wait, let's scroll down a little bit.
Which
What is
one?
the pink tree right there?
The pink tree. What?
Right there. There's
Bro,
pink
just rate
trees.
him. Just rate him.
Like,
I didn't see him.
because it was a
How am I
scenery.
supposed to rate? I don't know how you rate like a guy's Instagram because
Ju-
you don't really
like
see them.
maybe
on
his physical appearance. I reckon.
appearance.
His appearance.
Where was
Avery.
he at? Was he the cat or the tree? Maybe he was the buffalo in one of the buffalo pictures.
He's in a
talking
couple of
about?
the pictures.
got some
Okay,
blonde
go ahead,
hair.
Avery.
I think he's cute, honestly. I would say 7.5.
I don't even remember what he looks like. Can you pull it back up?
There you go. There you go.
Which one
Okay.
is he?
Is he a waiter?
Do you see? Okay,
Or is he LDS
That
right
one,
there?
right?
he's the guy with the blonde.
I don't know.
All right.
He's a drone enthusiast. That's all.
If you had to assign a
10.
oh my, all right, go ahead.
It's 6.5.
Like a 3.
3. Okay.
A 4.
The very fact that women can't even remember your face like that after that quick, that's
But
your answer.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That is your answer right there. That's
remember
that's
the
your rating.
series, the
Forgettable.
Go ahead.
Damn.
Well, he seems like a bit of an NPC. Like, got that kind of fluoride stare to him, but I'd say maybe a
Fluoride
7.
stare. I'm
Bro, she
stealing
said
that. I am
NPC and
stealing
fluoride in
that.
the same sentence,
I'd
bro.
say he's a 7.
Bro, they're black helicopters circling us right now. Are you kidding me?
I'm not a glowy, I promise.
What's a glowy?
I would
I'll
probably
tell you.
give him a 7,
7. Really?
maybe 6.
We're
Kinda.
going by looks, right? I'll give
Yeah.
him like
just looks.
a 3. He looks like really short and like he can probably